Good morning, everybody, and what a beautiful morning it is. Welcome to the Bill and Kelly early morning show. And want to just highlight some things for you today and maybe talk about a few things. So, why don't we get at it right away? First of all, what I'd like to do is talk about the great show we had yesterday with publisher and author David Benjamin, who has been writing most of his entire life. And we talked about his writing history, how it started in early elementary age, and then went on to write essays and eventually wrote some books. Most notably, he had created his own book company, and don't want to tell you too much because just go ahead and watch the video. He's an amazing, amazing guy. Comes from Madison, Wisconsin, but has also lived in Japan and as well has a house in Paris. So, and he writes about, is inspired by a lot of those places. So, please tune in that show. We did it yesterday, so go to our Facebook page and it will eventually be up within the next couple of days up on on YouTube. And so watch out for that. Now I want to get back into heroes because we've been laxed in a lot of things. This one I happened to stumble upon in Michigan City. A guy was about to go to the Family Express and pick up donuts to take his wife and his her coworkers at Franciscan Health, I believe, in Michigan City. Don't know the complete details of this, but I just happened to see the post. So he calls ahead and says, "Hey, I want to get all these donuts." I believe it was something like 8, about 60 or so. I can't tell how many are there. My eyes are not focused this morning. But I believe it was at least 60 dozen that he was going to buy for his wife and her coworkers who were nurse practitioners at Franciscan. So he goes to pick them up, and lo and behold, they said, "That's on us. Go ahead." So hats off to Family Express, who Gus has always been a very charitable and very committed to the community that his stations are in. And, he's got one of the larger gas station outlets in the area. And so, yeah, he has been very supportive of the community, and just another way of him saying thank you for all you do. And I want us to constantly hold these people up and look at them as heroes. The people are in the front line, the doctors, the nurses, who are doing so at their own risk. I mean, we still don't have PPEs, reusable mask for them. I mean, they're reusing their mask daily until they get more supply in, which that's dangerous. So hats off to Family Express, and here's the crew that got the donuts, proudly displaying their donuts and that they got from Family Express. So thanks much, Family Express, for all you do for the community, and thank you, Franciscan, for the heroes that you are, and well deserved. I just want to bring this to mind again. We still have a community strong emergency relief match that was created by Tom Cirillis and Sue El Latero, who agreed to match all the donations to the food bank of Northwest Indiana up to $125,000. So keep that in mind. You can go to their Facebook page, make your donation, and know that it will be matched. So those people, I say often and not enough, they are right behind the hospital workers, the healthcare workers, as far and first responders as far as heroes. They are out there making sure this large population that became, until those checks arrive, that really don't have access to food. And there's still large people waiting on their checks for unemployment. So they are having to deal with a lot. And so that's what this emergency relief match was intended to do, is to help out the food bank and make sure there's food available for the people out there who really hurting in a bad way. So, and again, I want to call out the food bank as being one of our heroes. They are definitely on the front lines and trying to make sure people have the basic necessities to survive. So also want to call out all the people everywhere. Now there's many restaurants that are doing this, the townships that are doing this. People are volunteering to deliver food to older people or people in need. And hats off to them. They're putting themselves in harm's way, going out and making sure people have food, delivering food to their homes and making sure that they're nourished. So hats off to them. And a lot of people, since they're out of work, they thought, what a better thing to do, and they're after it. Also, would like to remind you, and if you go out to a fast food chain or maybe pick up food, look for this sticker on the window, and you'll probably be told about it by the person taking your order. Meals for Heroes. This is a roundup way of paying for meals for a first responders, for hospital workers, nurses, doctors, anyone who's in the front line. And so it's an easy way of doing it. You could just round up $1. The other day we gave $5 because we were so supportive of the folks that are in the hospitals and doing the work of keeping people, saving lives and keeping them safe, all at the expense of their own safety. So consider that if you see that sticker anywhere. We saw it the other day when we were moving and went through a drive-through to pick up lunch, and we saw that, and we're in. We're in. So keep that in mind. If you see that, please, and keep all those people in mind. They're really saving people's lives daily, hourly, minutely. So keep that in mind. Along with that concept, I want you all to think about this in this time. We've done this for years, and periodically, more so now, because we feel it's needed. People need love right now. When you're going through that drive-through, picking up a coffee, whether it be at Big B's or whether it be at Dunkin' Donuts, a local coffee shop, or some place that is doing curbside service, ask what the person behind you is getting, and pay for them. That concept does work. More times, often than not, that person will extend that to the next person. There was a movie about this, and a little boy that came up with this concept, and but it's a noble concept because it shows love in a time where there's some people out there that could use it. And you never know when you're driving up, picking up that coffee, and you roll up and take your money out, and they say, "Hey, keep it." It's on the guy in front of you. And even more, just not coffee. Maybe you're in a line waiting for pay for groceries. Whatever you can do is going to help our community get closer together and bonded. And it's a very, very interesting concept where it's not really just a concept. It's what we need to do now. It really is. So if you got the means, please consider, look at the people behind you and say, you know what, I'm going to pay for their coffee or their lunch or whatever it may be. Want to bring up schedule today. Habitat for Humanity TV is going to be on today at 11, and they're going to be talking about this interesting concept that they came up with, a virtual run for home. This Saturday, April 18th, they're going to open up what's called a virtual run, and they're going to talk more about it. But I believe what you can do is keep track of your runs on your treadmill, the run in the park, and submit the times that took you to do so, and submit them for this virtual run. And we're going to have like a virtual fun run. What a great idea! I mean, if I were in better shape, we'll see. I think there's some time to do this. It's not, all doesn't have to happen on April 18th, but keep that in mind. Go to Habitat for Humanity's Facebook page, click on it, and they are definitely going to, you'll see them, you'll see that there where you can register, click on it. But they're going to be on the show today on the Habitat for Humanity in Northwest Indiana TV at 11 o'clock. So look out for that. Also, what I want to remind you tonight, Elzar Hernandez is going to be in concert on our Facebook page live at 7 p.m. Tune in a little bit beforehand. You'll see us interviewing him and get an idea what type of music he plays and a bit about him before the concert rolls. But I got to tell you, we are so appreciative of the musicians that step forward and agreed to play on our Facebook page. All of them are awesome. Boy, I tell you, they've been getting a lot of views and have brought in some considerable money, at least for us is concerned. I mean, we are now well over $1,000 in various different charities. Elzar is going to be playing for Camp Quality USA in Illinois, and they're a camp that is intended to take kiddos out who unfortunately have been stricken by cancer and get them to have fun, and let them forget about things for a while. Uh, it's something that he said is very close to his heart, and we said by all means, and this is what we do with our musicians. We first of all ask them if there's a charity that they want to play for, and then they go ahead and create the donate button, and then you just click on the donate button. It goes directly to that charity. I believe there's like a 30-day delay for them to get the money, but we're taking, I mean, financially, we're taking no part in this ourselves. The money goes directly to them. Uh, every time we donate something, just to give you an idea, but this is nothing for you guys saying, I don't want to give to the Bill and Kelly show. And I know you guys are out there because but it's not anything to do with us. Literally nothing to do with us other than us facilitating these awesome musicians coming on and then providing the donate button, promoting them, and this is going to continue on. I'm telling you, we're starting to plan next week already. We've had a little bumpy in the schedule for Saturday, but we're hoping to get a substitute. Person said that they couldn't do it Saturday, so we're replacing them with someone else. So we're hoping to get at least 3 or 4 concerts and Saturday, because hey, that's the time when people usually go out and you can't. So we're trying to provide entertainment for you. So look out for our schedule for those, and you'll see it. That we create events, and just sign up for them. You could not, but just it gives you an idea. And hey, I know many of you know this. When you go to an event and say that you're looking at the specifics event, they have that share button there, and there's a little dot off to the side. I don't know if you could click on that. It allows you to invite friends or so on. I'm trying to remember where this is, but there's a way that you can add this to your personal calendar. So just FYI, those events on Facebook, you can click on a button, look for it. I could be mistaken where it's at, but look for that button, and it's a way for you to keep track of what's going on, set a warning for yourself, whatever. And so that's it as far as our schedule. What an awesome schedule we got set up for you guys. And we are going to have more authors on. You know what I just realized? Ha! Yeah, now you guys could see my beautiful face. Forgot to turn the studio lights on. Oh my goodness. I gotta start getting some sleep at night. So one thing. Oh! I know what. Um, yeah. We are going to start a competition. You got it. You could guess who that is, my beautiful wife. Oh, she's going to be so upset, I'm sure. But this is her profile picture, so Kelly, get over it. Kelly's beautiful. Gosh, I don't know what she's so upset about this picture. But we are going to start a face mask competition. And so please send us, you'll see it up on the Facebook page. All the proceeds will go to a charity of your choice. But I want you to throw your picture up of your face mask. And please, 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 when you are out and about, wear it. Just not for your own safety, but for the safety of others. We did a whole show about that when we were first of all told, face masks really don't help. and I saw the material makeup and all. Even regardless of what material you use, it helps. But that's not about this. So we all get it. In fact, when we went out yesterday, again, we're moving Kelly and had to go to Home Depot, and we were very safe. We had our face mask on, and I'll show you mine, by the way, which is kind of unique. But nonetheless, we had our face mask on. But what we noted, quite a few people still were not exercising good sense and social distancing and had no protection on whatsoever. They were coming close to the staff. They were just doing things like nothing was going on. And, we hand sanitized before and after we left. And plus, we had our face mask on and made sure we didn't touch our face, even though my nose was itching up a storm. But yeah, here's the deal competition. I'll put a post up there later this morning. And if you guys will put a picture of yourself wearing your face mask, maybe it's a unique material, whatever, we're going to have face mask competition, and please wear them. And you could tell Kelly's pretty proud of this one because she loves music. And so yeah, so look out for that on our Facebook page, and hopefully you'll. Now I'll show you mine. This is cool. Yeah. See. Yeah. That's the most awesome face mask you can wear. Lady out in Michigan's, or LaPorte, excuse me, made those for us. Um, I'm going to enter that into the competition, and it will be independently judged. Someone's going to come on and say, yeah, that one's good, and that's so good. You shouldn't be wearing that mask, that type of thing. Yeah, please make sure they're appropriate. Well, no, you know what? Let's pull out the stops. If it's entertaining, who cares? You know what? Yeah, yeah. Um, so please do that. Let's make this fun. Let's have some fun with this and exercise safety. Hey, you guys notice I'm wearing earplugs today. My headphones. Some of our shows, people commented that the volume was kind of sketchy, so I'm going to be monitoring that. Um, yeah, thank you, Shar. Um, by the way, Shar, talk to Eric, will you? Yeah, if you guys can get me an answer. Yeah, yeah, just hey, it's fun stuff. You gotta make this time fun. And yes, the other thing. Oh, schedule. I totally. I'm sorry. There's something else added in our schedule, and I want you to be aware of this at noon today. Connections Restored with Amy is going to be on today, so look out for that. Look at our Facebook page. There's an event. That's something that hopefully is going to be, out of anything we do, the biggest impact. And we've had so many comments about her show, and it's helped so many people. Amy's just a phenomenal person. But Amy Boswinkle, she talks about her life prior. It was not the greatest. She let abuse and just a horrible life get to her, and she tried to comfort herself with drugs and alcohol. And but later on in life, what she discovered is she has to do alternative ways. Staying healthy, staying sober, and so she actually helps with a lot of methods in the way we can find our ways out of stress, because stress leads eventually into a breakdown of our physical nature and causes health problems. And with this COVID 19 virus, we need to have extremely good health. Stay healthy, practice healthy things. But what she is talking about is mental health, and keeping you mentally healthy will keep you physically ready for whatever's out there. And she does a phenomenal job at it. She's a licensed therapist, particularly in PTSD situations where someone has gone through a traumatic point important a part in their life. Bill, I'm going to need some more coffee. By the way, this is an awesome Grindhouse mug that you can't see because my green screen. Yeah, largest cup at Grindhouse Coffee. Grindhouse Coffee gives me. This is the largest cup Grindhouse would give me. Oh man, I swear I was up at like 2:30 this morning. You'd think I'd be awake yet. I could see some listeners out there. So you guys out there, what I'd like you to do, a couple of things. I would like for you to tell me some stories of heroes that you know of. And we're definitely going to be having on, and yeah, Ryan and Addison are going to be coming on too. They've been really busy with school, with e-learning rather, and other things that they normally do. So that we will be having them on the show. Kind of be patient with us because we are moving, and so afternoons we're kind of tied up doing that. But we're still committed to helping you guys out and providing content that is helpful and not harmful. And I want to talk about that daily. I mean, it's just, you know, there's some ways you can report that doesn't cause panic and cause more stress. There's things that you can do that just, are not that way. And so that's what we try to do here. And I catch myself periodically. I get angry at someone and or something, I know one in particular, but I get upset with what I see, and because I feel that it's purposely done to cause duress and get people upset. And in this time, media they're still fighting for views, and our concept is to look at the content we deliver and make sure that it is meaningful, make sure that it helps you, it provides information, it helps you, whether that be entertainment to help relieve some of the stress that you're going through or whatever. Hey, just look at me, maybe in the morning can cause you to fall back asleep, or I don't know, realize that there's some other show you'd rather watch. I don't know. And that way it's how I'm providing service, and saying, hey, I'm not going to watch Bill. The heck with Bill. Yeah, I'm crying. Oh boy, oh boy. Um, Outside of that, that's it. Keep a lookout for the concert series. And I just did something I'm not supposed to do. I'm going to do it again. My nose itches. Keep out lookout for a concert series. If you are a musician that would like to get on, please message me. We are looking for people. We are about to, we're having some people come back on that have already played. Ryan has agreed to come back on, and Shar and Eric, and also Dan Risen has agreed to come back on. He's been busy since he's been on our show doing other Facebook Live events. And also, Central Park in Valparaiso is putting on their own Facebook Live events. And so you'll see a lot of the people who have been on our show on their Facebook Live, which is great. I think it's absolutely great. And I want to bring to mind, we have raised well over $1,000 so far in our Facebook Live events, which is awesome. Yeah, which is really awesome. We've got it fine-tuned now where our musicians know how to get that donate button up there, so it's going to be more effective here on out. A lot of the charities that we're going to be supporting, and there may be new ones that the musicians bring up that we don't know about, such as the camp, the Quality Camp America. We had no idea that existed. So you'll find out more about that tonight when we interview, during our interview rather. And please consider donating. And boy, yeah, more. Again, you got to consider a lot of these charities have been hit so hard because their benefits, their methods have been reduced greatly because people either can't afford it or they can't put on the fundraiser I know Kelly's involved with the charity right now, that their major fundraiser they can't do. It was a wine event, and now they're trying to figure out, gosh, what do we do? Do we use Zoom and have our keynote speakers have a way of donating? Yeah, this is really different place now. Um, and I've talked to all of the Habitat for Humanity. The restores had to limit their access, and I really didn't realize this until recently when they told us on the show that those restores were a major portion of their income. Well, guess what? They can't allow people to come in, so they really have to do everything online now. And that has meant a reduction in intake for the Habitat for Humanity. What that means is less affordable housing is going to get funded. And the way they do that, these people eventually pay for their housing. That isn't the whole thing of providing free housing, but what they do is help those people out that are challenged with buying a house, but yet maybe have a family that really could use a good quality home. They help to get them there. It's a partnership, if you will. They create a partnership where they, fund the materials and so on. But that person is eventually going to have a mortgage payment, and that's the other issue that they're facing. These people who just they partnered with to build homes. They're in their homes, but guess what? Their mortgage payments are now coming due, and these people are without jobs. They lost their jobs. They've been laid off. Yeah. And the other thing that is kind of distressing, I saw the other day, I guess a particular company is trying to get out of the paying out the premiums for their unemployment insurance. And so what they did is send out notifications of a pause, if you will. Otherwise, they still claim that these people are employed, but they're pausing their pay, which has caused some duress because now they can't go out to get unemployment funds. Pray for those people. Think of them because they've got mortgages, they've got insurance payments, they've got cell phone payments. Um, and when companies do that's kind of, I can't say, there may be a very good reason they do it, so I'm not going to criticize them. But there's people that can't collect their unemployment now because they're on a pause. Yeah, yeah. So trying times, and but we're here to help you guys out any way we can. And with that, I think we're going to wrap things up. That's it for the show today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And anytime that don't forget about the face mask. We do have 3 shows coming up today. One is with the Habitat for Humanity TV that will be talking about this virtual run that will start this weekend. Tune in to get more information about that. Immediately following that, at 12 o'clock, we have Connections Restored with Amy Boswinkle, who will be helping you out get over stress and anything that may be causing you duress. And boy, howdy, there's a lot. I don't blame you if there are. So tune in at noon. Then tonight is our concert, our Facebook Live concert, which is to benefit the quality camps of USA, Illinois, which is a camp for kiddos who suffered cancer. So that's it for our schedule. And don't forget to participate in our face mask competition. Go to our Facebook page and you'll see a post up there, and post your picture, and we'll have a little competition. See who has the best face mask. All right? And stay safe out there. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, Grindhouse is a great place, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Abe does such a good job. He's a great job. So do all the other coffee shops. Abe, Grindhouse is one of our favorite. Sip Coffee House is awesome. Fluid Coffee Shop out in Valparaiso, now Michigan City, is awesome. They're a great place, all privately owned, and they have curbside. All these places we're mentioning have curbside service. So if you're interested in a coffee, call ahead. They'll have it ready for you, and you can go pick it up and get to work or wherever you're going that is essential. And and then don't forget, think about, say, hey, I'd love to pay for the guy behind me and do that. I tell you what, that is so powerful. I think it sends a message to them and get some sleep. I will. Thanks, Mom Shar. Yeah, I will. In fact, I'm gonna go get Kelly's coffee ready, and because God forbid if I don't get Kelly's coffee ready. Yeah, it's funny in the morning. That's my routine. I get up, do the show, make sure I get the newspaper, feed and walk the dogs, and make Kelly's coffee. If that last part doesn't happen, my day doesn't go very well. Yeah, there's one time I forgot to do it. I was such a rush. I made it. I just forgot to bring it to her. So yeah, I I was told repeatedly that day that I didn't do that. So that's right. Go Cubs. And the reason I'm wearing to support the Cubs and also just to make people think about spring and hope for the future that we're going to see Cubs games again and Sox games or whoever your particular favorite baseball team is. But I'm wearing this for multiple reasons. One, to show my support of the Cubs because I've been since a fetus a Cubs fan. When my dad used to sing "Go Cubs" into my mom's belly, and then also to hide my out of control hair. And that's the next competition I think we're going to have is who has the best COVID-19 stay at home hair. Yeah, yeah. So, boy, oh boy. So before I leave, is there anything you guys want to share with the crowd for now? And if any of you, by the way, want to come on, yeah, I've got the Zoom. We could be zooming. We could zoom all over the place. Yeah. So yeah, probably you want to share your morning here with us on Zoom, or not. Maybe you could just you could turn the video off and just talk. Robin did that from New Zealand, and yeah, so you could do it too. And yeah, so if you ever want to come on, I usually crank up the show at 5 o'clock, shortly thereafter, and you could come on and talk about what's going on in your community and talk about what's going on with you or anything for that matter. You could be the co-host because the Lord knows Kelly is not going to get up this early. People who know her know she is not going to get up this early, so it's just me. So at any rate, I think I will crank it down today and take Shar's advice, get some sleep, and go Cubs. All right. With that, I wish you all a lovely day. Keep in mind our schedule, keep in mind our face mask competition, and stay safe out there. Social distancing. If you're a business, really think twice if you are essential, and because the more human contact there is, you put people in danger. There's Ray, our good buddy Ray. Oh, and here comes Robin. Robin, oh, gosh, yes. Robin just shared I wish I could share that now, but I really do have to get going. Maybe tomorrow, Robin, I'll put that up. She just shared a woman cuts her own hair, a, um, a YouTube video. So we're going to share that tomorrow. I'll definitely make sure we share that with the group. And hello, Robin. Love you, Robin. Yeah, we gave Robin a tour of Kelly's new house yesterday. So, yeah, I can't tell you how excited Kelly is to get out of, and it's a much needed thing. I can't tell you that enough. Believe me, we wouldn't be doing it unless we absolutely have to. With that, unless you guys have anything else to share, I will let you guys go and follow Shar's advice. Get some sleep. Um, Boy, and yet also if you guys, I've had some interesting ones, and people are having what are called COVID-19 stay-at-home nightmares and dreams that are quite unusual and vivid. And they had a psychiatrist on the old number nine, the good old number nine, talking about why that is. Um, you're watching Stephen Colbert, yeah. Yeah, as Kelly could tell you, I fell asleep during Stephen. I'm going to have to dial that up on demand. So you guys get Stephen in New Zealand. Yeah, we love Stephen. Yeah. And James Corbin, who follows him. You guys get James Corbin there as well, don't you? Yeah, yeah, he is funny. Yeah, they're all doing Zoom. They're zooming their shows just like us. So, in fact, I that hey, it's a level playing ground right now. Yeah, hear that, Stephen? Yeah, Bill and Kelly are catching up. Yeah, won't be long. Gosh, I hope you guys realize I'm just kidding half the time, but oh well. A couple of neat things happened to the show. We've got a publicist now that is working with us to bring people on our show, which, gosh, that is great. In fact, yeah, we're going to be bringing some of her clients on. And Charles is out there. Hey, Charles, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. You never know who I call out in the morning here. Ah, geez. Yeah, I'll wait to see if anyone else interesting pops in there. Sometimes I could see when people are on, and sometimes I don't um, until I leave the show. So I apologize if you're on there and I haven't called you out. Um, oh, you're at work. Hey, Charlie, be safe. You can't be listening to the Bill and Kelly show and being an electrician. That could end so bad. We're a shocking experience as it is. You don't need to be shocked, and especially there. That stuff will kill you. I know. I did my internship out in the mill. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, home current, yeah, home electricity will just wake you up. Stuff that Charlie works with will, yeah, turn you into toast, literally. So, oh man, yeah, Charlie, I hope you're playing it safe out there because you guys are, and that's the other thing that folks that work in mills, that's an essential duty, and I mean that is a essential part of our economy. What they do, and we in Northwest Indiana, where this show is from, and I constantly have to remind we've got people outside the steel belt that listen to us, is that this area was born and exists for steel at one time. Now, not so much; it's more diversified. But folks like Charlie go to work every day, and so that because we still are highly impacted by the steel industry, and they provide and part of the economy that is essential still in this region. So, all right, man, Mickey out of this. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm going to follow Char's advice, although it won't be going directly to bed because I've got two fur babies out there I've got to take care of and walk them, get the newspaper, and make Kelly's coffee, and then I could sit and watch the good old Number Nine, one of the most entertaining news programs on the face of the earth, if you ask me, next to the Bill and Kelly show. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, ah, yeah, Charlie says always rough times right now, but it'll get better. Yes, it will. Right now, I'm at the coke ovens, so probably the safest place to be in terms of job security. Yeah, but oh man, oh boy. All right. Well, listen, folks. Kelly and I appreciate you guys are giving us the attention. And really, when you give us attention, you put a good cause in front. Because that's really what we try to do. And just to give you some ideas what coming up in the future that we're working on. Eventually our reporters are going to be doing their jobs. Ryan and Addison, they're school age kids, so I mean I'm not calling them out, but yeah, and they're going to be coming on. But we're going to have some interesting guests coming up here. We actually, like I said, have a publicist that is going to be giving us guests to put on the show, and constantly interesting. We hope to get the EOC, District 1 EOC, to give us an update what's going on. With last time we talked to them, we talked about face masks and and provide talking about, gosh, And like Eric was out there. Oh, he mentioned something about the EOC. Eric Kurtz, who's one of the commanders out at the EOC, is out there listening right now. And EOC is the Emergency Operations Center. They're responsible for a lot of the homeland security activities. And right now, as you can guess, they are trying to get these supplies to hospitals, getting face masks, gowns, protective gear. You saw them on our show not too long ago, and the EOC provided us a great amount of information, and we would like to get them on. So, Eric, if you're out there, we would like to get you guys back on and talk about the test centers and how you guys are involved with that, and see how you're doing with face masks and other much needed material, because um, yeah, that is so important. Um, Boy, oh boy, people keep joining here. Gosh, you guys don't want me to go to sleep, do you? Or you guys don't want Kelly to get her coffee? That's it. Yeah, you want to see Kelly sleep longer. Yeah, maybe sometime I'll pop up a phone and put it next to her and show you guys what goes on with Kelly this time of morning. And at that point, I'll be kicked out of the house. That's what's going to happen there. Yeah. Oh boy. Are you getting a makeover? Oh, Robin, do I need one? What? Beard needs trimming? Oh, the make. I got you. I got you. No, you know what? Okay. I gotta give you an update on that. So I participated in the St. Jude Hospital makeover challenge, and I've got to check with my son-in-laws because I challenged them to follow me in this. And for whatever reason, I didn't get 20 people to make a contribution, so I'm safe. But I am going to extend it. It was due over the weekend at 7 p.m., and we only had like 4 people contribute. So I'm going to um, redo that and try to get more money. We did raise like $135 for the St. Jude House, which is a women's shelter, or I should say a family shelter for those suffering domestic violence and abuse. And so that was a worthwhile cause, and another charity that is worthy of your donation. So look for that. I'm going to repost that and see if I can spur 20 people so you guys can see me get a makeover. Robin was so kind to suggest that it be a blind makeover. Otherwise, we put a blindfold on Kelly, and so she can have at it. Kelly's already got the Rust-Oleum cans lined up, so she's waiting for this to happen. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Blindfold Kelly as she applies the makeup or whatever she's going to do. But yeah, I got to hide the garage floor coating that we just got. I don't want that on my face. I'll never get it off. uh, all right, guys. Let's see who else has joined us now. We got Robin, Charlie, all good. Shar, Eric came on a little while ago. Saw him come on. Um, so keep in mind that I'll just review things before I leave for those people who just joined us. Schedule today we have coming on at 11 o'clock Habitat for Humanity TV, their own program that we branded for them. They'll be on talking about the virtual run. I should say run walk for those of you who aren't up to running. You can partake in either walking or running. Please go to their website and check that out. I think I'm going to do it the best I can. I mean, I was a runner 5 years ago. Ran a lot, participated in just about every run in the area. And boy, life happened, and I gained all sorts of weight. And now it's kind of like pulling a semi trailer behind me when I run. Yeah. So, but I'm going to try to do that in any way I can. But the whole concept is novel. There's a registration fee, and she'll talk about that at 11 o'clock. And you just monitor your run with whatever app that you use to monitor your run, or just record it. And, and your time. The key thing is the time and amount, and they put them together, determine who the winners are, and they have some neat prizes for you. But all the proceeds go for the Habitat for Humanity of Northwest Indiana. So that in itself is a good cause. So for you guys who run walkers out there, please consider doing that. If you're already doing it, it's an easy thing to do. So just keep track of the time and then register. The registration fee is nominal. I think it's like $20 or something, and partake in that. So that's at 11 o'clock. They'll be talking about that at 11. And then at noon is Amy Boswinkle and her Connections Restored program. Again, powerful message that she has, a helpful message, I should say, for all of us to help overcome stress, anxiety, PTSD issues. And she is very qualified to speak about these issues. And she, as you could see, she's a very calming personality. She is just amazing. Shortly after we had her on the show, just to introduce her. Am I putting you to sleep, Robin? Sorry. So we said we've got to get her on our network, and lo and behold, Connections Restored came to be. So I hope you guys are getting a lot out of that. And I do want to say hats off to Frank Marvan, the North Township trustee. They have put together a support line for folks that are dealing with anxiety issues, mental health issues during this crisis. So go up to the township trustees. There's also a number that you could call if you are really stressed out, need help. It's late. It's early here. So I hear you, Robin. You get to sleep and get ready for tomorrow. She's got a lot of work. She's got some kiddos that she's got to teach in her house. And so, gosh, I don't know what else I can. Okay, did I get through it? Yeah, we've got the concert. We've got Habitat for Humanity at 11. We've got Restoring Connections at noon. Then we have our concert at 7 p.m. tonight. So please look out for that. The concert, again, that goes for a very worthwhile cause. It's the Quality Camps of USA, Illinois. And again, that was the what was picked to be the charity. Look for the donation button, and please do what you can to support that cause. And again, what we are so happy about, we are now, in fact, I got to tally it up. I know we're over 1,000. I think we're past $1,200 of dollars that we raised for charities through this concert series. And again, if you're a musician out there, please contact us. We'd love to get you on. We would love to do this every day except Sunday. We take a day off Sunday. So if you're interested in playing any night, usually the hours are, if you're interested, are anywhere between 4 and 8:30 in the evening, 4 in the afternoon. And we try to limit it to about 30, 40 minutes, but it's up to you. If we don't have anyone scheduled after you, you could take more time if you want. But generally, that's the amount that musicians would like to play from the feedback that we got, 30, 40 minutes, and that way they could save themselves for any other performance that they have. So, but it's a great thing. We love it. We love sitting back and listening to these guys. And boy, we've had some great people on. Man, I got to say, we've been very, very blessed with the talent that we've had on. With that, I am going to wrap things up. And oh my gosh, I got to get some dogs for a walk before I'm walking around picking up stuff around the house. Yeah. So with that, I will say this again. Please have a very, very safe and enjoyable day. Please know that we're thinking about you. Kelly and I love you guys. We care about you immensely. We care about everything that you do. So, take care, and we'll see you later. We'll say goodbye for now. Goodbye, everybody.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Tiger Plumbing. Whether you need to replace a faucet, overhaul your sump pump, or desludge your drains, call Tiger Plumbing. In today's world, knowing who's at your door is important. Tiger Plumbing sends you your technician's photo, estimated time of arrival, and a little bit about him or her. Hey, Sam likes fishing and camping. Cool.